Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's that time again. Time to open up our RPG crate of the month. Now, if you guys remember the last time I did this video, you guys will remember that RPG Crate has this really interesting thing where they release an adventure setting as a supplemental PDF every month. It's called the Tales from the Bloody Bucket, and it includes things like NPCs, plot hooks, backstory, a town around this tavern where you start your adventure, all sorts of really great stuff that you could build a campaign off of, and this is just the free PDF. Well, they just released the expanded version for me. I think it was up to version 8, included 4 more NPCs, a bunch of homebrewed monsters that the guys over there had created, a lot more backstory into the town surrounding it, like the corrupt constable and a map, and the Eastgate Brewery located in the Northern Mountains, run by a dwarven family. A lot of really great stuff. That just got expanded, which was great for me. I absolutely love the Bloody Bucket. As well as the adventure setting, the Bloody Bucket itself, which I find absolutely amazing. Each box also comes with these little punchy adventure cards. They're single sheet adventures that can fit onto one fairly well-made cardstock with decorations and how it begins, plot hooks on how to get the adventure started, background to understand why this adventure is happening and what some of the consequences might be, and on the back they have a list of encounters and a dungeon, usually detailed by famous artists. Like some of the early stuff was done by Dyson. These ones from last month were done by Chris Hinson at Lost Tomes, and it's just really good, especially in 5th edition, which is what I'm running, where a lot of the content released by WotC is 1st to 15th level tomes that you would run for the whole time. These are smaller, punchier, and they can fit into any campaign, and they could be great if, for example, the players are sitting around the table and you have the mysterious strangers show up at the inn and ask them to go find the lost mine of Fandelver. And all of the players are like, why would we go to the mine? We don't want to go to the mine. Let's go to that tomb. You hear about that tomb? Or, oh, that sounds interesting, but I think I want to look at that job listing over on the wall. And you're like, okay. And, oh, well, there was a cave-in. And now a brand new tomb has opened up that nobody knew about. And you can act like it fits perfectly into your story. You might have to let them run the punchy adventure and then try and figure out how to make things go back on track afterwards. But it's nice to have little tricks like this. I absolutely loved last month's Tales from the Bloody Bucket cards, these ones. And so on top of that, I then went onto the website, rpgcrate.com, went into the shop and bought all of the previous months that were available. So I now have quite the collection of them. But yeah, so that's something I'm definitely looking forward to in this upcoming box. So I went back and I bought all of these little punchy adventures from previous months. And that is one of the main things that I love about RPG Crate. First off, the Bloody Bucket Tavern, which is the PDF that is just amazing. And then the punchy little Tales from the Bloody Bucket adventures that you can run, including everything from dragons to face spirits to vampires taking over the town to a necromancer who's trying to create Frankenstein's monster, essentially, and spider demons, all sorts of fun, interesting, short adventures that you could run probably in a single session each card. So that's like really short, quick adventures, which are great if you need something on the fly, or if you're starting out and you want something interesting fast, or if you're just interested in running an episodic-based campaign. Those are also fine. But anyways, my love of the Bloody Bucket and its tales are not why you're here today. You are here to see the unboxing of RPG Crate's latest box. This is the February month. I believe it was called Just Desserts, spelled with 1 S. So based on that, I'm predicting like a sort of desert theme, maybe like a sandstorm or something like that. Probably an adventure module based around desert exploration or mummies. That could be something. If my luck is really great, there might be something from the Dark Sun campaign setting, which is this really awesome desert post-apocalyptic world where magic has drained life out of all of the plants, so it's just desert and the sun is dying and it's all this other horrible stuff. And it's one of my favorite campaign settings, but then again, I jumped in around 3rd edition when there wasn't a lot of campaign settings. So maybe we'll see something like that. We'll probably see a lot of desert stuff in here, but let's get into it. Sharp object. Yeah. Right on the top, we've got the monthly card, which includes a list of everything that's inside. And I can see a t-shirt. So here is the RPG Crate t-shirt for this month. It's got a very interesting design, and I like the color, and a very interesting slogan. It looks like some sort of hag or some such. Looks an awful lot like the hag from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs by Disney. And it has the phrase, "You had to wish for a sandwich and dessert, didn't you?" So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean, but maybe I'll find out. Next up, we have this really nice looking pewter miniature. Based on this artwork and the design, it might be a harem slave or maybe a gladiator fighter of some kind. I'm not quite sure. Or wait, no. It's coming out of smoke and fire. This must be like a genie. Oh, wow, cool. It's done by Effin' Cool Miniatures, which apparently is coming to Kickstarter. Just came out this month. So that's a really nice genie right there. Might have to get somebody to paint that for me. I have no artistic talent at all, so don't ask me to do it for you. Alright, next up we have our Tales from the Bloody Bucket cards. Based on what I can see, these are a desert theme. Looks like there's one called the Oasis, one with a djinn as an encounter. I'm not quite sure how these fit in, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading these and figuring it out. Next up, an adventure module, a level 4 adventure module from 5th edition fantasy called Raiders of the Lost Oasis by Chris Doyle. It's very, very punchy. It's softcover. Very nice artwork, as you can see. I definitely look forward to reading through this adventure and seeing what sort of stuff is happening. What's next? Wow. Is this what I think it is? After that adventure, we have another one. This one, it's for 4 PCs of level 7, so it's a little higher level. And this one is for Pathfinder, which unfortunately I don't run, but I do have some friends who run it. So I might hand this off to one of them and see if they have any interest in it. It's definitely well designed. Maybe I could convert it over. That's always a possibility. And this was actually something I forgot to mention in the last video. The packing foam that they use in the boxes is punchable. You see, if you take some time, you can punch out these squares and then it forms a nice transport foam for your minis, which is what I'm planning on doing with it. So that's a cool little addition to every single box. So that was RPG Crate's February Just Desserts theme box. It came with 2 really neat adventures, one for 5th edition, one for Pathfinder, a t-shirt, a really cool looking miniature of a djinn, which is neat. I don't have a djinn mini. And the foam, as always, and the Bloody Bucket adventures, also always. All of these goodies seem really cool. I can't wait to take a look further into them with the adventures and the Bloody Bucket adventures and see how they work and the backstory behind them and how the things interconnect. But if you guys are interested in what you saw in this month's box, feel free to check out the link down in the doobly-doo. Feel free to leave any comments in the blah blah about what you found interesting. Maybe you can tell me what the t-shirt's supposed to mean. I didn't quite get the joke on that one. And I can't wait to see what they bring out next month. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that other blah blah. Keep your eyes out for the campaign diaries, which will be continuing after this video, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care.